So spring has finally arrived here in Colorado, and although it's fairly dry, the sun is out, and I think it's time to take all these old guns and take them to the shooting range and shoot them a little bit. Now I'm fortunate enough to be able to shoot off the concrete pad at the back of my home, and I just wanted to kind of show you the layout of the I'm going to call it the more dangerous game shooting range that I do. It's very simple, really basic. This is not going to work for guys that do long range shooting, but this is my dangerous game deal. So firstly, I like to shoot off the same type of sticks that they use back in Africa. These things are, let's call them moderately stable, and leave it at that. But it's going to be the stuff that they're going to offer in most hunting camps in Africa. This is a tripod type deal, and it's better to be really comfortable shooting off something that's not 100% than using a dead rest, and you get over there and they fling open this thing and you don't know what to do with it. So I use the same type of sticks that they use back in Africa, and then I'm just going to remove that, and we can look at the targets and how they're set up. So basically the targets are set up, I only have 4 of them, and we'll kind of zoom in at that furthest one. That furthest one is exactly 85 yards from where this camera is. It has a 6-inch metal plate at the bottom. I like the metal plates because they give you immediate feedback. Also, I paint them black because I like to hunt buffalo, so I like to have a black background when you put your sights on. It gives you kind of a relaxed deal when you aim at a buffalo, so it's easy to see if your sights are working or not. Then there's another one which you can see immediately when I tilted the camera. It's not on the same horizontal plane. It's actually down in the gully here. That one is at about 45 linear yards from where the camera is. And I like to actually take that first shot off the sticks up top, then maybe just go on a knee and shoot the second one down at the bottom in the gully there. Again, that's a metal plate. And then as things, if things go wrong, you need to also prepare for some close-up work. So you'll see a big black clay right in front of us here. That thing is about 5 yards from us. There's another one at the bottom there, just above that, or in that bush. That one is about 18 yards. And these I just use black sporting clays. The sporting clay immediately also gives you very good, it doesn't lie. If you hit it, you hit it. If you didn't, you didn't. So especially for double work, I use 2 barrels. Start with the right barrel, front trigger on that top one up there. Then follow up on the knee on the metal gong in the gully. Well, then you've got to break open that gun, reload, and then shoot these 2 close-up ones. So we'll look at that in just a bit, but we're going to start shooting some of these older guns. And for open sights, that gong up there at 85 yards, man, that's as far as I trust myself. So if there are guys with good eyesight that can go further than that, that's perfectly fine. I just don't want to take a chance, wound an animal, and then you're going to lose money and you're going to put people's lives at risk. So in all of the old guns that we're going to shoot, especially the open-sided ones, I'll just shoot them off the sticks, and we'll go for that 85-yard gong, and that's what we'll do. So let's whip out some old guns and start shooting. Just a couple of comments on targets. I do also use paper targets, especially preparing for dangerous game hunts. And I think it's really very, very helpful for helping one understand the anatomy and proper bullet placement. I mean, obviously they have their limitations because they're one-dimensional. But I do like to use, you'll see in the center there, just a shoot and seat target. very simple to see where your bullet hit, so for sighting in a gun, and especially for hunting crocodile, those smaller targets are very useful to really get comfortable with extreme accuracy. Crocodile is, I classify it as dangerous game, but damn it, you have to be pretty spot on with your shot. So I use that shoot and see small target in the center to prepare for crocodile hunt. Then with regards to buffalo, I like the full-size buffalo paper target at the back. It's good. It allows you to hit that shoulder and find your landmarks on that shoulder and be on it quick and get onto it. But you really need to also, I would say, spend 50-50 time on that full size at the back and that buffalo looking straight at you on the left. It is very rare that you're going to find the buffalo standing exactly like the one on the big target, where it is perfectly oblique to you, and you could just take that shoulder shot and it's all done and dusted. Very often they are curious animals, so what they'll do is they'll run somewhere, and then once they figure out where you are, they're going to do exactly that on the left. They're going to pick their head up, they're going to start sniffing at you, they want to look at you, and they're going to be facing you head on. So if you're not comfortable taking that head-on shot, then that is the one that is a little more tricky, because your area of your kill zone is just a little, fair bit smaller, and there's not a lot of leeway for making mistakes to the left, right, and the bottom. If you shoot low, it's going to be a long follow-up. If you shoot too far to the left or the right, it's going to be problematic. It's really, it's not an easy shot, so you have to get really comfortable with that, and when they come for you, that's the way they come for you as well. So just to be comfortable with how you place those bullets and where you place them, and it's a small target to acquire quickly, and but it's useful. So I think it's not, I like the gongs for giving you something to do quick. It saves a lot of time because you don't have to go set them up every time. The paper targets do need regular, upkeep, and you've got to go set them up. But they really are very handy in helping you understand the anatomy and where to do bullet placement, and get you comfortable with looking through your own rifle at that specific species of animal, and just get comfortable with that with a sight picture. Thank you.